One of my favorite interview moments came when I once asked Sir Rod Stewart during our Life Stories encounter, "Do you regret all those years of womanizing, boozing, drug taking, and hotel room trashing?" "I do," he replied, solemnly, his face etched in what seemed to be sincere reflective remorse. "Really?" I exclaimed, stunned and incredulous. The great man paused for maximum effect, nodding slowly and very seriously. Then a massive smirk appeared on his tormented face and he cackled loudly, "Do AF. I loved it all." And we both fell about laughing. Those few seconds perfectly encapsulated the character of the man who I'm lucky enough to call a friend, and who I consider to be Britain's most genuine, down-to-earth, and amusing star. But as we were reminded a few days ago, there's a lot more to Rod than just a great raspy voice, iconic spiky Barnett, and wisecracking sense of humor. He's also an incredibly big-hearted and generous guy who cares passionately about his country. That's why I wasn't surprised to see him randomly call into Sky News last Thursday to express his raw anger at the terrible state of the NHS in an emotional exchange. Rod said he'd never seen it so bad and raged, "There are people dying because they cannot get scans." He then offered to pay for 10 or 20 scans for people who aren't able to go private like him, something that may have saved his life when he got prostate cancer a few years ago, but survived because it was thankfully caught early. "I don't need the publicity," he said. "I just want to do some good things, and this I think is a good thing. If other people follow me, I would love that." The next day, he emailed me to say, "No idea how I'm going to organize and pay for 20 scans for people who are desperate. Any ideas?" I'm sure there will be a way for Rod, who turned 78 2 weeks ago, to fulfill his extraordinary pledge, and I will help him in any way I can. But, more significantly, his unexpected public intervention into the mounting crisis of NHS waiting times fueled days of newspaper headlines and TV and radio debate, and may shame the government into doing more, faster, to get people the life or death treatment they so urgently need. It's not the first time Rod's put his money where his mouth is.